Hi, Sagittarius. I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2022. I do want to remind you, of course, this is general for the month for you specifically, so just take what resonates. But the first link in the description box down below is for your extended reading, but we'll also dive into some general messages. So extending on the money and career part of your month, your life, but we'll also again speak on the general aspects, the other areas of your life to sort of prepare you for and show you what you can expect. Interesting wording. Loving your energy this far in the reading. I do feel like you're not ultra stressed, and that's important for you. Okay. I did channel two messages before pressing the record button. First one was everything you need is on its way to you. Not what you desire. Everything you need is on its way to you. Keep that in mind. All right. And the second message was respect, respect, respect. Okay. So number three coming into play, spirituality and success. But I do feel as if they're highlighting the word success. But I do sense that you are doing well financially. Okay. You could be receiving sudden wealth throughout the month, but I just feel as if you're not overly stressed about finances. People are paying you. People are paying you back. Money is flowing in as expected, potentially a little bit of extra, or a lot extra for some. There's no need to second guess your intuition because you know it's right. Okay. There might be a little bit of work drama in the job location or even at home when you're running your business. I heard I'll give you something to talk about, or they kept pushing me to sing that song. Okay. Lasting impression. You're leaving people remembering you. Okay. When it comes to your work, when it comes to your vibe in the home situation. I feel like for some it's both, but that could be an intertwined situation working from home. I just sense, or at least partially, some working at home at times and then working elsewhere. Anyways, I just feel like people are remembering you, and that's important for the growth of your business, for the progression of your work situation, or for some in regards to acquiring a new opportunity. When will this end is what I'm hearing. What else do we have? It's interesting we're starting with this deck. Fame and fortune. Okay, this isn't for everybody, but I do feel as if there's fame and fortune on the horizon for you. Okay. They're saying at the very least fortune. All right. Not everybody drawn to this reading, every Sag drawn to this reading wants that fame, wants that spotlight attention. But the praise is meant for you regardless, and the fortune absolutely is at the top of the list. All right. Due to your passion, due to being noticed. All right. Let it trickle on in is what I'm hearing. Let it trickle on in. And do recognize when you're meant to make a difference, whether that's in the work environment, and how something's done, okay, and how something's being raised or, again, progressed. But I also feel like your effect on a home situation is quite lasting. It's important. All right. Look at Temperance, your energy, all right? And I do feel like there's a new beginning for you on the horizon, or just you're experiencing throughout this month in one way, shape, or form, and that's feeling quite abundant, okay? Do recognize when you feel individually like your cup is overflowing with career success, with, when it comes to certain interactions, I wanna say, at work or at home, both, but when it comes to your financial success, cleaning things up feels rewarding, whether that means tidying up in either of the situations we've been mentioning, right? Or when it comes to cleaning up your finances, okay? Organizing things. A neat environment, a neat situation equals a clear mindset for you, okay? And that's very important at this time. They just showed me specifically, but somebody going, okay, it's this relief, this sigh of relief that's taking place at certain points in the month when you just get things done. But you'll surprise oneself, even potentially surprising others, when you don't overly stress what you're trying to accomplish, okay? Or you don't overwhelm oneself or other people in the midst of doing what you do. It's like, I'm progressing, okay? I'm making my way towards getting things done in a much healthier way. Look at that, the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you work and or live with somebody who is not healthy in energy. Ugh, steer clear, okay? Steer clear. But also don't allow for oneself to overthink, because that could lead you towards a little bit of, towards some stress, or just making a choice too quickly, I want to say. But we have the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. That is beautiful energy, Sagittarius. And I really do feel like you were meant to acquire the abundance you're meant for, period. They're now showing me the Ace of Cups once again. They're saying, let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. And I feel like you're going to find oneself easily achieving that moment of just regrounding oneself, right? Rebalancing oneself, as you just have a lot going on. It's like, damn, do I have too much going on? But I actually feel the need to accomplish this on top of it all. So it's really you're doing at the end of the day in regards to all you're maintaining, taking on. But it's like, if you were to sort of look back at it, or even if somebody was to ask you, it's like, well, who's going to do it? Okay. Got to take responsibility. Got to sort of stand tall in the fact that I am a mature, responsible individual. And it's part of why you're so successful throughout the month. But don't overdo it. Okay. Don't over exude. You'll get that reminder at certain points. Just do it. Okay. I also feel like you are thinking about other people in that sense. Is like, just do your job. Okay. Or just go clean up. Okay. I feel like that's home specifically for some. It's like, I know that at times I need to sort of take over and be the leader, take charge, and do it myself if I want it done right. But it's like, can you just do it? Because I just really have other things to take care of. They're saying I have other shit to take care of, to do. Yeah, it just feels like you're standing proud in the fact that you're receiving so much abundance throughout the month. But it's like you have so many other things to take care of, to keep up with in your life, even other, I feel like, social interactions to keep up with, where it's like, wow, I almost forgot that I just received that amount of money. Okay, or forgot that I just got that noticing taking place, that attention, recognition at work, or just when it comes to my business. Those of you who run an online business, I really see you shining in the spotlight, okay? But through the way you work, okay, in an effortless manner, through the way you clean up and organize, through the way you inspire and to take charge in certain ways, it's true evidence that your world is changing, okay? It's like, while you're seeing your money and career situation transforming, and even your life as a whole, I feel like somebody you're close to, if not multiple people, their life is transforming more so. But it's a good thing, okay? I feel like you will at a certain point worry a little bit, and that will come out in the right way. But it's like, why are you worrying? Haven't you realized or remembered and been pushed to see wholeheartedly that things are just happening the way they're meant to, okay? They want one of these. Bear with me. This is very random because I don't usually pull these. They're saying be careful, do not take a risk, okay? When it comes to a big purchase you want to make, trust your intuition. All the meanwhile, though, when it comes to being very outspoken in regards to somebody you work with, okay? Don't speak out of terms when it comes to authority, especially, okay? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just follow your pride and focus on your work, or just make your way to a new situation if it's towards the end of your workday, or whatever the case may be. You might feel as if there's something lacking in your life to a certain extent, okay? And that may come to mind when you're working, when you're running your business, you name it, when you're even out and about running errands, potentially debating on spending some money or just planning to. I just feel like you need to be reminded that your intuition is quite important throughout the month of November. So trust that when it comes to what you want to purchase, right? Or you're debating on. Trust that when it comes to certain developments and changes at this time, or when it comes to a specific timeline. Some of you want a job to come to an end. Some of you want to acquire a new position, or a new progression, new upgrade in your business or in your job. Trust in the fact that divine timing is at play, okay? Trust in the fact that you are meant to be in touch with your masculine side throughout the month, okay? Male or female, and that's going to leave people quite in awe. It's like, yes, I'll sit in my throne. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I'm knowledgeable. So would you like some help? I just feel like you know what you're doing, and people will allow you to do your job when you're meant to, but then when they don't, that will rub you the wrong way. It's like, I just feel like they're saying boastful person. There's somebody in your midst at work, I feel the need to say, or just that surrounds you throughout the month, and they may know what they're doing to an extent, but it's like, you know more, or they just have an ego issue. Interesting. I am not repeating that. The Ace of Cups again, okay? A lot of abundance again, overflowing. You're being reminded to stick it out until a fresh beginning, right? Till a new start leaves you with a lot of abundance overflowing. But some are starting this new position or this new opportunity or investing in this throughout the month. They're saying keep the hope alive. I'm seeing this as a dove, okay? Whether that's supposed to be or not. A spirit will communicate with you through animals, through synchronicities, angel numbers, you name it, to remind you that things are falling into place and that you're protected. Okay, we're looking after you is now what I'm hearing. The Knight of Cups, it's like you're meant to move forward, but strip your emotions away from what you are producing, developing, trying to manifest at this time. Keep the process light, but they're asking you to take a moment and, what are my emotions teaching me? What are they telling me? I feel like there's something to learn from when you feel too emotionally invested in something, or when something affects you in that sense. It's like, I was just feeling so calm, cool, collected, or just not affected in that sense, emotionally affected. And then you sort of insulted my work, or just said something so heavily to me, criticized things, or just overly tried to push me to do something differently, and that affected me. There's something to learn for you individually, okay? But what else do we have for Sagittarius? Coming out here, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so you could be feeling tied down, a little bit trapped in your work environment, at home. Could be both. It's like some of you want this financial investment, like a living situation, to just be let loose, right? You want to be free from it. Free from financial concern for some, but I do feel like the majority of this is a job situation. It's like, when is this going to end? Or just looking at the time and being like, let's just end this work day or this work week. I do feel like your free time will remind you of what matters most to you. Okay, what is actually important to you? Who do you prioritize in your life? That'll take a highlight when you're working and even in your downtime, okay? When you're most comfortable, that needs to be highlighted as well. What were you just doing? Or who were you wrapped up with? Or who came to mind? Okay. But I just feel like you're needing to recognize how much you're manifesting at this time, and to keep your mind, solidified, keep your mind quite concrete and focused on what you actually want to see come to be, and the fact that the possibilities are endless for you at this time. You're on a roll is now what I'm getting. You're on a roll, okay? And this new investment or this new job that lies on the horizon for you, that's going to feel so rewarding, okay? But it's this feeling that look at the ring of light, there's a focus on your money, okay? It's doing well, you're doing well. And you need to remember that people should be taking care of you, looking after you. I just feel like some of which, drawn to this reading, have been with a company for a long time, need more praise than you're receiving. But it just feels like there's only so much you can do, and you're not gonna force it all the meanwhile. I do sense that in certain ways, maybe not the ways you desire wholeheartedly or just fully, you're gaining justice. But there's this push to sit back in your throne, right? To sit back in your seat at certain points when you're feeling on the edge of your seat, or you're just feeling a bit annoyed, right? Or you just feel like you're focusing on the wrong things. You'll be pushed to sit back, and that will help you in more than one way, okay? What do we have here? Healing. You could have healing energy being drawn to this reading, or you could be working and thinking about somebody else with healing energy, but I do sense that there needs to be healing taking place from all the work you're putting forth, the energy you're exuding, or just all that you're accomplishing, right? But also persevering is taking place throughout the month, okay? Your perseverance will take a focus. I just feel like you're one to be recognized, and that came out, I think, in your mid-month for October as well. But you're going to have a successful career, okay? There's a focus on how spiritually guided and connected this is for you, okay? At times you'll feel so relaxed when you're working that it'll just feel very surprising to oneself. It's like at certain points you're on the edge of your seat, other points you're so relaxed. It's like it's okay to have both come to be, but I just feel like you will recognize that you can accomplish what you need to without being overly stressed like you have been or you are at certain little moments throughout the month. Okay. There's a reminder that you are needing to have fun while you work. Okay. Wrap oneself up with certain levels of sunshine if you can. Be the sunshine in a situation at work, at home, both, right? You set the tone to a certain extent. You can't control other people, so look inward, okay? But enjoy oneself while you work, while you make money, while you clean things up, while you try to take charge in your own individual way. And I really do feel like that's gonna lighten things up for you. It's gonna make things feel 10 times better. And it will even help you come to certain realizations when it comes to how to move forward in the most productive manner, okay? And I feel like one financial choice throughout the month will make you happy. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, okay? But again, they're saying sit back in your throne. It's a month where you're realizing that you're meant for the fortune that is just written in the stars, okay? And as you're being noticed, as you're leaving a lasting impression, allow for oneself to just move forward with the utmost confidence as you have a very successful career behind you, but more so ahead for you, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to check out the first link down below for the extended / general reading, and I will see you next time. Bye, Sag.